They're coming to take me away, haha. They're coming to take me away, ho ho, hee hee, haha. To the funny part.
At this point, Pinky Freaks the fuck out episodes are almost obligatory, which I don't mind. We basically got another The One Where Pinkie Pie Knows, which I actually kind of like. The major difference is that this episode goes hard trying to debunk a couple of season 1 memes, for some reason. First, that Rainbow Dash doesn't like eating pie. And second, that she is in fact the element of loyalty, which is not to be confused with the element of honesty. I love Rainbow Dash because I find her willingness to put herself out to spare her friends' feelings to be an admirable trait that I do not possess.
And because getting rid of all those pies was a giant hassle.
Once it comes to the point where Pinky is clearly onto her act and visibly upset, keeping up the charade is a tad less forgivable, but she straight up says as much in the end scene that usually happens in the episodes that are hard to describe as anything more than fluffy as all hell.
You're right. I guess I should have just eaten the pies in the first place.
Now, that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the episode. Pinky's faces are great. I love Rainbow's recurring anxiety. AJ's moment of questioning whether her assumption was an honest one.
Are you sure?
Maybe I haven't?
Exactly!
Apparently, Pinky learned a lot from Mystery on the Friendship Express. It makes sense that Rainbow Dash doesn't want to eat all those pies, because if she did, she'd be a fat fuck, and that's just not her MO. It's the type of episode that requires absolutely no effort on my part as a viewer.
You okay? Or are you just screaming for fun?
Screaming is fun, but I'm not okay.
As a reviewer, though, it kind of leaves me high and dry. The only recourse I'm left with is actually going through each episode going, did she eat a pie there? Did she eat one here? She saved Soren's pie? Does that count as a contradiction? What about the pie-eating portion of the Sisterhood of Social? Did she cheat there? Then I start to wonder weird things like, is the only reason this episode exists because Joshua Hamilton is somehow more of an obsessive weirdo than I am, who actually noticed that Rainbow Dash has never eaten a pie on screen before? She even passes on the Brown Betty in Rainbow Falls, and that episode was like 90% Brown Betty jokes. Now all of a sudden I'm like Charlie in that one episode of Always Sunny. Oh, I'm usually like Charlie, but never in that episode.
Who the hell is Barney? You don't see oh shit.
Okay, extremely important links in the description. I mean, these links are above my Patreon link. That never happens. One is my Ruby Volume 4 review, which is finally out, so go watch it because it's amazing. And the other is the straw poll of all of the tolerable sounding Analysis Daily reward video recommendations. So go vote in that. And I will review the 2 episodes I missed, probably after the finale, though.